Okay, so we are going to be talking about the channels that make me cringe the most. If you read the title, then you know that already, but let's start. Okay, so first we have The Manny Show. This guy just makes me cringe so fucking much. He tries to be funny, but he's just an embarrassment, and that's not even the worst about him. He's gotten cancelled, I think if I remember. So, yeah, I think he deserved it. And I heard he apologized, and everyone was fine with him. I still hate him because, like I said earlier, it's an embarrassment and he's cringe. Just talking about him makes me want to cringe, so let's move on. Next, we have Natasha. I meant Natash art. Her artworks are cringe, and she always mischaracterizes the character. Like you, Tomioka would not try to riz you after you almost shot him with a bullet. That's just so cringe. Also, her OTs are cringe, and she watches shows for babies and children, which means she might be a child herself, which makes her even more cringe. Also, Natash Aye is a stupid and cringe name. Let's move on then, cause there is a lot more. Next up, in Quiz or Master. I'm surprised there's a lot of teenagers and adults out there watching them, but I'm happy that there are a bunch of people who hate them as well. Let me start then. Alex is so cringe, like I can't go a second without cringing. Her and Levi, I think. Her and Levi are so cringe together. Like what happened to Alex and her boyfriend? Alex is a bitch too. Let's move on, shall we? We're moving on to less popular creators now. We have Weirdos on Pause, which is also Zipha, or however that name is pronounced. She posts such cringe stuff and claims she's male, but obviously if you're born female, you are female. She's also an attention seeker that posts vents way too much. I find content creators like that so cringe. Please do not interact with me if you are subscribed. Unsubscribe to her, then we'll talk. Anyway, I have more to say about her. She used the CapCut templates for one of her videos and proceeded to accept a compliment. Here, let me show you. This person named Red Ruby commented on her video saying, "That's so good." And instead of telling the person it's a CapCut template, she proceeded to say, "Thanks," instead, which means she's lying and basically stealing without crediting. This is so stupid. I don't know why she can't edit it herself, or just say it's a CapCut template. Now the person thinks she actually has talent, when we know she's terrible at editing. Let's move on then, I guess. Next we have Mikaru Shiz, so unbelievably cringe. I can't go a minute watching her video without actually dying from cringe. People like her are the master of clickbait, and I despise clickbait. I might not have gave a long description, but I hope you guys know I hate this person. Next up, Mika Kit. I know we just did someone named Mika, but I need to say how much I hate this person. Her new art style disgusts me. A lot of people are defending it, but that's just because they like boobs. Mika Kit likes boobs as well. Boobs is what she likes. She make boobs her entire personality. And I don't regret to inform you, I fucking hate this little furry. Okay, for our final one, we have the lovable goat. You should already tell why I can't this ugly ass. 1. Because it's a furry, and I despise furries. Like who the hell spends billions of dollars for some shit to post online that gets you death threats? Like if you do this, or want to do this, you should jump. Seriously, you're cringe and an attention seeker. End of story. Okay, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed and jump if you support any of these bitches. Remember, you're beautiful. I think, bye-bye. By the way, if any of you mentioned see this, fuck you. I'll have them tagged in the description. Sorry for all this swearing, I'll do more voiceover videos if you want. Kaya!